I won't bore you with a lot of talk, blah blah blah. Got silver. I am so excited. I didn't think I was gonna walk away today with silver. Rang in like a 1644. Went back over on hit on a side swing, and I saw 45 pop in there, and I go, oh, just maybe. And you're right, 1964. Sweet. Thought I was digging a shallow clad. Woohoo, nice. Pretty messy, huh? That's the one I want right there. You can see it's surrounded by just crud. I'm in auto sends all metal. So all that stuff's around it. This is with the discrimination on. So I'm gonna dig that and see what we got. Doesn't appear to be that deep. It's right where that leaf is. So right in there. Well, I kind of scraped the heck out of it because this was coming up. Man, this was coming up really loud, high, shallow, quarter signal. I got myself a pocket watch. So that's pretty cool. It's either pocket watch or stopwatch. But yeah, that's it in the hole. But yeah, I haven't found one of those in a little while. But yeah, I found quite a few. Nifty. Still waiting to find myself a sterling silver one or a gold one, but nonetheless, pocket watch pretty cool. Relic fine. And push the blade all the way in, man, if you can.
Yeah.
My guess is it's probably about 5 or 6 inches.
Yeah. Because every time I get like a good number, and when I rotate it, it's nothing.
Yeah, it might be that iron.
You know, yeah.
It's but the ones the ones you can be pretty positive on are the ones that you'll hit it all the way around it. You'll just walk around and it'll beep at you all the way around.
Yeah.
Probably have to go deeper.
Deeper, yeah.
It's the blade. That blade is 6 inches.
Okay.
So it's probably down there. Might feel something. Nope, not yet. Still deeper. It's always a good sign.
Yeah. If I'm in the right vicinity here. What is that?
That might be it.
No, it's not going off.
That's it, though. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a silver earring. That'd be a silver earring.
Yeah. Looks like something. Let's see right there.
It'd be on the inside of the dirt, probably.
Yeah, it's got a number on the outside.
925.
Yeah.
So smaller, so it wasn't as deep.
Yeah.
If it was the dime, a quarter would be a little deeper.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it says 95. I can't read it. Huh. That's.
Well, my very first target on the get-go was a repeatable signal. I probably normally wouldn't have dug it. It sounds better in the CTX than it probably did mine because it came up with like a little bit lower signal, but I know that everything comes up a little bit lower on the CTX. Silvers are 43, 44, where on the E-trac it's mostly 45, 46 is up there. Anyways, I had a piece of iron, little piece of iron, and a token. No cash value. I have no idea what it's to yet. But anyways, first find, something, oh, Jansen Beach Center merry-go-round. So I'm not sure how old that is, but the merry-go-round in Jansen Beach was probably a long time ago. I'll have to look it up. Well, I thought more people would be here. At least I thought Pete would be here. This is where he was going to be at 7. Well, I'm an hour late, but at least I thought he'd be here. Looks like I'm the only one here. That's okay. All more silver for me. Anyways, I've picked up 3 silvers in this park and a nice deep silver ring. And I got an iffy one. I had a couple targets here I was playing with. I'm using CTX from now on, just so I'm going to do some comparisons between the E-trac and CTX later for myself. But I had a couple targets here I was playing with, and they say, reading everybody, it says like the E-trac is a tone machine and the CTX is a visual machine. So it's a whole nother process because you learn to just focus on tones. And now I'm playing more with tones. So this one, there was 2 tones here that didn't like. Swept just boom, boom, and boom. And I like this one enough, so I'm gonna dig it. The last numbers I was on was like 144, 145. At about 8 inches on the big coil. Where's my glove? It was a coin on edge, but not silver. That was pretty interesting. A greenie. And well, it wasn't as deep as I thought. Sorry, it's a 6-minute plus video. It wasn't near as deep as I thought, but I know that with the I got to learn with the bigger coil too that the depth is going to be a little different. And my targeting was off, but there's other stuff in this hole. Targeting was here, but it ended up being just a little off the side on edge. Let me see if I can get a date on this. No, I'm not going to get a date. Oh well. This is my first weedy with the CTX. I'll have to cut this video back, so you'll see the edited version. Alright, well, I don't think this is silver. This is the area I picked up a nice deep silver ring. I just dug that wheat penny earlier, really long one. Hopefully I'll shorten it up in the video. And then I went out in the field and picked up a couple Wheaties out there, or no, one Wheatie. So I got 2 Wheaties today so far, no silver, and that's okay because you know this is a sucky park, but it has its potential because it's old. I've pulled 3 silvers from it. I've got something right here. See, this was coming up deeper than what I'm getting because I'm at like 6 inches, but it was showing me about 8. Mixed with something else, and it was only coming up about 11 on the CTX, so 1138, 1139. But it sounded better. I mean, it sounded more higher, like it could be a wheat penny or a dime, but it wasn't high enough as far as what I know to be silver. But it could be. I'll take a barber. Yeah. And it's going to take me about a year to learn all the CTX numbers and stuff. So, oh my gosh, look at that, guys. It's silver. Ha! My first silver with the CTX. My second time out. And I got my first silver within 3 hours. Oh, let's see. It's about 1, 2, 3, within 4 hours. So just after 3 hours, I got my first silver, the CTX. So that's kind of weird. See, so I'm learning on this because this is I hit this tone, and it sounded good. It didn't sound high tone. See, I cranked up. See, I was hunting in. Okay, so I'm sorry about this, guys. And I know some of you want to know these things, but so I was hunting in 50 tone, and I had it set so that the far end, all the way far end, high conductive was 1200. So, and that was the set. I mean, I'm going to write in and make my suggestion, but I wish you'd be able to adjust each of the 50 tones. That would be the most perfect setup, so that you can go step by step all the way down 50 tones. Because what I like about the E-trac is I can lay down a clad dime, silver, clad quarter, silver, and I can hear 4 different tones. It's almost like a 44, 45, 46, 47. And I can hear 4 different tones. And that's what I would love to see with the CTX. Individual tones on the 50 tone. That would be perfect. So I switched over halfway through my hunt today to combined. And I've been running a little bit lower sensitivity and like all metal with the exception of the bottom notched out. Right now I've got my discrimination pattern up because I check when I get a tone. You know, I put the discrimination on, check it, see if it's still there. I go through the same patterns I kind of did with my E-trac. But this one was not bouncing. I don't think it bounced any higher than 40. It might have bounced 40 once. But it was 38, 39, pretty solid. And I went over it and I said, oh, it's a little deeper because I can hear the faintness of the tone. But it wasn't as deep as I thought. We're at 7 inches to the top of the grass. Yeah. First silver with the E-trac, or the CTX. And if it was coming up 38, 39, could it be a barber? Nope, it's a Merc. So that is most awesome. What was that? Yeah, see on here it comes up 1244. 1244. And that's what I expect for silvers on the CTX. But I just learned, just like on the E-trac, the deeper you go, sometimes the grading of the numbers. Now I don't know if there's iron in here too. I know that there was always, every time I look at my screen, I always got the good number, and then there's always the little corner I have notched out. There's always 2 targets, it seems like, when I've been digging. All right. Well, I have to say thank you to my wife, my wonderful, wonderful wife. This is my birthday isn't for like a few more months, but this is my 50th birthday present from my wife. So, like I said, this is my second time out. I'm still within 4 hours of hunting on it. I just pulled a silver off over there, and I pulled an iffy one just now. And I'm really thinking I'm gonna like. I think I'm gonna like the combined. I mean, I really, wanted to grasp that E-trac tone, and everything. And I really don't like tones, like the 4-tone machines or 5-tone. And that's what the CTX is kind of, this combined mode right now. And also, I think I'm running in Ferris coin. I'm just experimenting. I'll either hunt in Ferris coin or high trash, and that'll be either my 2 modes that I'll hunt in. And over time, I'll experiment with both of those. But what they've done with the CTX is they've basically glorified 2-tone Ferris. So 2-tone Ferris, it allows you to set, well, on the E-trac, it's right in the middle. So that everything above the 17 line is 1 tone, everything below is 17 is a different tone. The CTX allows you can set the levels where you want them, and you can set the pitch. So you can set the iron below to be really grunty, and the high tones, everything above, to be really high. So along with that, in the discrimination pattern, you've got a really nice setup. So in the combined, they've given you 5 sections. Now ideally, 6 sections would be perfect. I hope they add it, because that's one thing that's nice about the CTX is that there's upgrades. So if they could add an extra bin or extra section in there, I think my setup would be just perfect. I need one more section. But you can set up the bins and the tones. So I've got the high tones from like 43 to all the way up to 50, a highest tone. Then I've got like 43 through like 39 or 40, another high tone. And then I got a big tone section, and then my nickel tone down there at the other end. I wish I had one more section though. I'd like to separate out the middle, the greeny Wheaties, deep Wheaties, and Indian heads, and then another section, and then nickels. But so that's what that does. So it allows you to, and most of you have all watched this, and this is all repetitive. Sorry about that. So it allows you to set your iron to 1 tone. It allows you to set your silver and coins to a high tone. And then when you hunt in like an all metal, you can hear that softer grunt, and then all of a sudden you have that super high tone. So what they've done with the CTX that they didn't do with the E-trac is they separated the tones between iron and silver. So the iron, so in the E-trac, iron and silver are really super close. They're identical. So it's really hard when you have an iffy target. A lot of times it's a nail tip, because they all sound the same. But the way they've got this separated, you can hear the iron and you can hear the high tone. If you have the high tone, it's probably a coin, and that's what I dug. So I talked a lot. So a few of you who watch my videos who wondered about the E-trac and wondered about the CTX and haven't gone and watched other people's videos, that explains a little bit about what the CTX does. So 1920 or 26. Take it. Number 2 with the E-trac within 4 hours. Alright, well this tone I hit in one direction, and I had a soft high tone. Turn, and it jumped all over the place. I had to lower my sensitivity, stabilize the tone, target. And then I ended up with a high tone and a lower tone. So something for me and the way my bins were. So I got a target, I don't know, it really sounds good in the one direction. To me it sounded definitely like a silver. But then when I turn the other way, it's possible that there's another coin or something else here. far down. It's right there. Look right there. I am really liking this combined mode. Looks like a Merc. Or is that a Rosie? Oh, it's a Rosie. Ha. Really liking it. That is sweet. I've been all over this area right here. This is where I found my deep ring. I hunted this whole area. Pulled up silver here, silver down there in the past, and I must have walked right over these because of the way the tones were. 1950 something 3. Yes, is that something else right there? Or is that just my knife? No, just my knife. Yeah, I'm curious to find out what the other tone is in here, so I have to see if I can find it. Number 3.